A nightmare for passengers on a Norwegian Airlines flight heading from LAX to Denmark.
Yeah, they were stranded for 2 days after their flight was canceled twice. KCAL9's Paige has more.
On this day after Thanksgiving, crowds are light, and domestic passengers we spoke to report it's been smooth sailing. Any delays, any problems?
No.
Everything's great.
Not so great for some of the international travelers. This family from Birmingham, England, just learned their airline, Lufthansa, is on strike. So they're scrambling to catch an American Airlines flight to London.
But then we've got to get from London back home.
So far, they've been delayed 2 hours. Could be worse.
Oh, could be worse, yeah.
Like 2 days instead of 2 hours.
We are very tired, very irate.
The Norwegian Airlines passenger who shot this cell phone video tells us he gave up after being delayed since Wednesday.
This is awful, and this is irresponsible.
Machi Fleece says his flight to Copenhagen returned to the gate twice, but left the passengers on the plane without air conditioning for 3 hours. He says passengers were told to get off the Boeing 787 due to a technical problem, and then at midnight they were told to go back on the plane to retrieve their belongings in the pitch dark.
This isn't acceptable for anyone.
Fleece told us he gave up, went home to Northridge, and canceled his trip altogether.
We were going to a wedding. 6 months in the planning.
Norwegian Airlines responded with a written statement which says in part, Norwegian apologizes for this extremely unfortunate situation and for all the burden it has caused our customers. This heavy delay was caused by a series of unforeseen and separate incidents, including a medical emergency on board. Our customer service department has so far rebooked 210 affected passengers on either other Norwegian flights or with other airlines. We currently have 53 remaining passengers scheduled to depart tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, with rain expected and the majority of passengers expected to be here tomorrow, it might be a good idea if you plan to pick someone up here to allow extra time. It could be a long trip. At LAX, Paige, KCAL9 News.
And now to South LA, firefighters